This is your captain speaking. Make sure you use code TRASH1 for 20% off your purchase on the Bucked Up website. That 20% off does not include energy drinks or protein sodas, but it does, however, include protein drinks, creatine, pre-workout, workout equipment, testosterone, any type of supplements that you can have, and their quality is amazing. Me and Rashid have been using their products for a little bit now. I've been using all their energy drinks and their protein, and I've also dabbled in their pre-workout because they did send me a few, and they are great. Make sure TRASH1, 20% off your purchases, and if you are confused as to why you're not getting 20% off of certain things, it's because we don't get 20% off of energy drinks and protein sodas. Without further ado...
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Special episode. Very, very special episode. We're both very excited because the long-awaited guests that we have mentioned millions of times on this podcast, I think literally like once an episode, we say shout out to the girls, and so I'd like to introduce the girls, Kendall and Taylor.
Hi. Hey guys. It's so nice to be here. I'm excited. I know.
Which one are you?
Awaited. Oh, this is Tay. And I'm Kendall. Hi guys.
About fucking
We're the
time.
girls.
Welcome.
And
It's big supporters.
For a special episode, we've got a special topic because it just makes sense for this episode. It is girl math versus boy math. I'm pretty sure, right? That was what we agreed upon. I have boy math stuff here, and it's kind of funny.
Do we clap for that though?
I don't think we clap about that. I think it's literally encouraging gender wars, but you know, I don't care.
That's what we do.
That's what we do here. We encourage conflict.
Okay, we're just
Yeah, I mean, I've never been shy about encouraging violence on this podcast, so I don't know why we're surprised. I love violence. I think we should.
Violence is appreciated.
I think we should settle more. I think we should we should bring back duels.
Yes.
Bring back gun duels and just, you know, because I just watched Hamilton.
I read today that
Hamilton
people
and Aaron
saying
Burr?
"get your ass" is basically the new way of saying "seize him."
Get your ass.
Get his ass.
Get his ass. Like, seize him.
Yeah, seize him. It's the new way of saying "seize him."
But yeah, I did just watch Hamilton, so yeah, that's why I think we should bring back duels because I like the way they handle their problems. So they just shoot each other.
Taylor can talk about Hamilton.
Let's not, because I actually didn't. Let's not, because I actually didn't enjoy it. So let's.
Oh,
you know, I actually don't like watching it. I just like listening to the soundtrack.
I'm just not a musical guy. I thought it was an amazing story, and I thought that Lin-Manuel Miranda should have left the role to someone else because his voice is just irritating. I think
agree.
he wrote an amazing show. I think he should have given the role to someone else because the cast, other than him, was perfect. Other than him. That's why I'm like 97%. Of the cast was perfect, but he's on stage the entire time, so like kind of ruins it for me.
It's like he made the whole musical about him or something. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Miranda.
Yeah.
There we go. We're getting a little girl logic versus guy logic.
Girl
already.
logic versus guy logic. Yeah. Or he could have just, you know, given it to somebody else because he literally said he put himself in the musical because he was changing the role so much that it was just easier for himself to do it. And I was like, oh, so you're that kind of guy. You're just like, you know what? I'll just do it myself. It's like it reminds me of like the men who use like the weaponized incompetence where they're doing the dishes wrong so that their wife will be like, you know what? Get out of here. I'll do it. And they're like, aw. Oh no!
They totally know what they're doing.
They know.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah. So, actually, I have two lists of girl math tweets and then boy math tweets. The only problem is both of them, all of them are written by women. So
okay.
Which
before we get into the tweets, though,
go ahead.
Can you guys explain to us what girl math is?
It's a really good question.
I don't know how to like. I don't know if it's something I can just like explain. It just makes sense.
So girl math is
Give us an
essentially
example.
just like shortcuts. I would say simply it's money managing, but in the girl way.
Yeah,
Like-
it's
like
Like if you
for
pay for
example,
something with
okay.
cash, it's free.
it's free.
It's
It is
free.
Yeah,
it's free if you
Because it's
pay
not
for something
going
If
with
you
back at
return
my
something,
account.
you made money. Okay.
Yeah. Spending money abroad doesn't count because it's a different currency.
Anything under $5 is free is ridiculous. I just want you to know that.
If someone
crazy.
pays you back for something that you gave them, you made money.
That's how I feel
Yes.
about the Apple Pay.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
if Kendall sends me money on Apple Pay, for me that's free.
That's
like, 'cause
free, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not putting it back in the account.
If I pay for anything with my Apple, with Apple Pay, it's free.
It's free, yeah.
So this
That
has
money is my spending money.
Because I don't put money in that account. That's just money
Right.
that people have given me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
this website actually has a definition, or like at least the gist of it. Girl math is a term coined to describe the unique, in parentheses, and illogical mathematical reasoning applied by young women. It emerged on social media in July of 2023 after a group of New Zealand radio hosts came up with the term to justify a friend's big purchase. Now women everywhere are using girl math to help them reason with some of their unnecessary purchases. So it is strictly about money, and then the boy math one is just about men being toxic. So that's why it's like girl math is
What?
written by women, and then the boy math is also written by women. So it's like it's definitely not like a gender war thing of like, oh yeah, well boy math is you put money into your truck and then whatever. You know, it's not like, but it is like boy math is opening up your marriage so you can fuck around, then getting mad because your wife is getting slammed while you severely overestimated your market value. That one's really funny.
That's hilarious.
That one's really funny. And it's also very true because I see a lot. We Reddit stories a lot. So we see a lot of guys that are like, oh, let's open up the marriage. And the wife is like, shit, okay. And then they just go get laid.
Yeah, and they go crazy.
Because it's really easy for women to get laid, and they're just like, the men's just like, oh, I now have to try, and they just fucking airball like everything.
While their wife is getting cracked.
And then their wife is like no longer in the mood to have sex because she's having better sex now. So it's like, yeah, that's boy math for sure.
Wow, Ryan. Okay.
What?
This is actually honestly my first time ever even like hearing what boy math was actually about, because genuinely I thought boy math was just like girl math, but yeah,
For boys,
literally
yeah.
exactly like you said, like, oh, if I put gas in my truck, it's free, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I truly did not think of it that way, and wow, it does go to show that men think with their
Weenies.
Pee-pee?
Well,
yep.
Yeah.
well, also,
Yeah.
but it is
I
not.
really think genuinely about math.
I will
heard it
think.
about
I will
that
say.
before, so-
Okay, but I did just describe girl math as being incorrect with math. So it's like, but then the boy math is just it's just tweets written by women to basically counter the girl math tweets, because people got mad at the girl math tweet. They're like, oh, girl math is just us being bad at math. Boy math is hold on, let me find a good one.
Psychological warfare.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's boy math is saying not all men and still not holding your abusive homies responsible. Which
Yeah.
is true. I will
Yeah.
say most of these boy math things are 100% true. I am not denying it whatsoever. Like,
It's hilarious.
the boy math. Oh, this one's actually really good. Boy math is calling a woman a psycho when she's just reacting to your disrespect.
Yeah.
Yeah, call her
That's
crazy no
Call
matter
her-
what. It
yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
yeah.
she's
Exciting.
saying something that you don't necessarily agree with, just call her psychotic. It'll fix everything. I promise.
Because then she'll react psychotically
Right.
and prove
You know?
your point. You
And
know?
prove your point.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Let's not give toxic men fuel. Me and Rashid do not
Yeah,
believe
no,
these
we
things.
do not
We
support you niggas, bro.
Yeah, no,
We're not-
y'all are
we're
on
not
your
with
own.
you.
Me and Rashid are both in very healthy relationships right now. And it's because we worked on ourselves to get to this point. We used to be these types of people for sure, though.
Yeah, bro.
That's why we can speak on it.
Doesn't make you any less a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. We were pieces of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
we
Don't be
hate
like that.
toxic men.
We do hate
Yeah.
toxic men.
There-
at this point.
you hear it. You're
Accountability.
hearing it from women.
You're
They
hearing it
hate
from women now.
toxic men.
You're not just hearing it from us. You're hearing
From
it
us,
from
yeah.
women. We brought them on
Told
to
you.
validate what we're saying.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
These are
I
paid
agree.
We're your
actors.
biggest fans. What can we say? We love you
Right.
guys.
Woo.
So, finding I have now a talking point, and it's not like math versus math. It is just kind of like boys versus girls, which I think is an important talking point. Especially I've seen a little bit of our demographics lately, and we do actually have quite the younger crowd, like lower 20s ish is where we're kind of ranging at. I guess those are the average podcast viewers nowadays, though. But this
Right, yeah.
next one, I've got the kind of the big one for our generation is body count.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah,
oh,
we're going.
You want to go
we're
there,
cut-
Ryan?
We're cutting deep. We're cutting deep because
Well,
women with
shit.
high body counts versus men with high body counts, people view them very, very differently, and it's kind of
I
gross.
don't know if I want to get canceled today.
Ooh, what do you think?
Oh man, I don't want to talk about it.
Because
Well,
me and
hey.
you,
Well, hold on. So,
You already
do you
started.
think it's the same?
I view it as the same, mostly just because I don't give a shit about a woman's body count because I don't even
Yeah, no, I
know
don't
mine.
care about body count.
Like mine is high to the point where I stopped counting a
Yeah.
long time ago. I actually never was counting. You were counting for me. And
Yeah, because I was counting for myself, and I was like, "Oh, this guy he's getting pretty,
and then I
And
kept
I have a
going.
lot.
And then I kept
I
going.
have. It's not a trophy either. We're not bragging. It's
No.
disgusting. It's gross.
I saw a TikTok that I actually ended up reposting, and it was like this quote like, "I heard you were a hoe," and then the guy was like, "Oh yeah, thanks. I actually regret every decision I've ever made, and I just want to feel
Bro.
love, but I appreciate." Yeah, I appreciate the reminder that I regret everything that I've ever done.
Thanks for that.
Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Actually, I'm hypersexual for a reason that I'm not gonna tell you. Like, but thanks for being a dickhead about it. Like, I think
man.
I think it's kind of
Men-
gross. Men are pretty gross when it comes to that.
Man, if you got touched when you were younger, it's okay to go to therapy. I
Yeah.
feel like we don't talk about it enough. A lot of young men are out here going through the same thing, and they're just like, "Oh, I'm a guy," Seek
Yeah,
help. It's
yeah,
okay.
they're like, you probably liked it, We're cutting deep.
That's
We're cutting deep
sad,
on this
too.
episode.
Yeah, we're getting a little deep. Where were
kind
we?
of funny,
I think in the
feel like most
sense-
men, their like first sexual experience is with somebody that's way older than them.
Yeah,
That's very
And-
common.
Not okay,
Yeah.
but it, like because of society, it's like, oh yeah, like I got a cougar. No,
And
it's not.
most
because
of
that's
the-
how we were. Yeah.
Somebody that's usually in your family or extremely close to your family. And
Yeah.
it's always like an insider, like a kept secret. And it's like those men sometimes have to spend the majority of their lives keeping that secret.
Right.
Mhm.
And I think that has a similar like
Stigma
Well,
kind of deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
It has to do, it kind of has a link towards hypersexuality, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and I think
But it's a trauma response.
it's
yeah.
it's the stigma behind it where if you label it as what it is, which is assault, then
Yeah. Mhm.
the fear of basically being like, oh, what, you didn't like
being
it?
seen as
Like being seen as gay.
as-
And we talked about that in
as
the last
gay
episode.
or lesser or
Yeah, we talked about
Crazy.
that in the last episode of like people are so afraid to be labeled as like gay that they're willing to suppress even some super crazy important things that they should talk about to get over it. I mean, not even get over it, but be able to live with it, because there is no getting over certain things.
It's always there. Yeah, But
It's
you can
always going to
move-
be there,
move
but
forward.
you can talk about it to not let it control what you say and do. So it's like that's why men especially need therapy, because they don't talk about things. Women do talk about things. I'm not saying they don't need therapy. Like, everybody should get therapy. But like, when it comes to stuff like this, keeping it, close to the chest is the opposite. I didn't end up telling Rashid about my shit until I was 22.
Yeah.
Like, I kept it in for a very long time, and he even told me, like, when I told him a while ago, I was like, he's like, it makes sense. It's like, I can see it in your behavior. And that's actually when I really started cleaning it up and getting serious about relationships, was the validation that I got from him saying, like, no, I went through the same thing, and it wasn't until I talked about it that I started really taking women seriously in general, like, in terms of, like, relationships. And obviously, I mean, we got to this by body count. You shouldn't count those as body counts. Those don't count, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask,
Mindless behavior.
because a lot of men like to judge women on their body counts. I want to know what the women think about men's.
I don't think I've never thought about a man's body count before.
Yeah.
And it's just because I'm going to assume that you're out doing, like, whatever. Like, we're all old enough. We've all had relationships in the past. We've all done things before meeting you. I don't understand why a body count is important, if that makes sense.
I agree.
Yeah,
agree.
I agree with that. It has never once occurred to me, like, I don't think it lessens your character, like, the more people that you have sex with. Like, that has nothing to do with your character. And it's like who you are as a person. Yeah, because, like, we're human beings. It's in our nature to have the willingness to explore. And, like, whether or not that's sexually, it's nobody else's business but yours.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yours and your
it doesn't
doctor,
matter.
maybe. Like,
Yeah.
and not even then. But I do
Yeah,
think...
you and your doctor.
You and your
That's
doctor.
it.
All
You
that
and your
thing-
doctor.
You, your doctor, and maybe your therapist. But, like, we've spoken out directly against, like, the manosphere trend a couple of times on the podcast, and I'm gonna repeat it. It's disgusting. Like, and the fact that, honestly, like, I feel a little bit gross even bringing it up already, just because it's such a common thing for men to have a podcast and talk about women's body counts.
Right.
But, like, it's just so I think it's absolutely disgusting. Like, people have podcasts, and then they also, like, that's another thing, like,
just for that reason,
just
too,
for that just for the
that's
reason, just to
insane.
talk badly about women, and then they'll invite, like, a panel of OnlyFans girls just to bring them down and, like, remind them of their value, quote unquote. And I'm like, this is gross. You're gross.
You're sick.
You're
Yeah.
fucking sick. Like,
The fact that people actually look at that and follow that is
yeah,
I
like,
think it's
just-
so silly. Yeah, there are some men in this world who just find a woman's body count. Like, it's kind of like they sexualize that. It's like, why are you so obsessed
are you thinking
with
about that?
putting
You know?
a
Yeah.
woman down based on the number of people that she sleeps with?
Right.
Like, what does that have to do with is it an ego thing? Like, what does that have anything to do?
Do you want to
'cause-
sleep with the
because
guys?
you're
she
gonna
slept
get
with?
because you're gonna get fucking pissed if she has a low body count and she doesn't let you hit, because she, has a good gauge of who she should sleep with. So
Yeah.
you're gonna be mad, and you're gonna call her a different name that isn't a slut, like what you had for the other women who have high body counts. The women who have low body counts but don't let you hit, you're gonna have a new name for them. You just hate women. Like,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you worried about the dude she's fucking with. You want to be with them? That's
you want
what
to
it
be with the
sounds
men,
like.
I think. They're gonna ask the questions like, "Oh, was he bigger?" Yes, he was.
Yeah. Why, you want a piece?
You want a piece?
You want to taste it,
You
bro?
want
Come
a
on
picture?
now.
I do think so. I have my own. I got my own skeletons in my own closet, right? I've done OnlyFans before. I've done a lot of things in terms of, like, social media, and I don't know. I do have regrets when it comes to stuff like that. Like I wish I didn't do it. I like the money I made from it. But like the weird stigma about OnlyFans girls and girls that have OnlyFans. I mean, get your fucking
If
money.
I'm making $10,000 a month,
I'm not fucking worried about what some man thinks about it. Like, why do you go on that podcast? Like, that's what I think. I don't think like these. I do think these men are gross for having these podcasts. But like, what are you doing getting on the fucking pod? You know what this podcast is. You know what they've said about it. It's for content, and it's basically like it's for clout, which is fine. You know, get your money, get your name out there, whatever you need to do. But like going onto a podcast just to be berated is insane to me. I don't care how much money is in it. I don't care how much clout is in it. If I'm going onto it, like if I were to go onto the Breakfast Club tomorrow and all they would talk about is how shitty I am, I'm not going on there. I don't care how much money they're offering. I'm not sitting there for an hour and getting berated. Like that's just so that they can clip farm. Like I'm not doing that. What?
I just thought about it. All those guys who actually watch those podcasts, what if they're just looking for more girls to goon to?
You know what?
Huh.
They're like, this guy sucks.
It's all
this
coming
guy sucks.
together, bro.
She's hot though. Like,
yeah, for real.
This guy sucks.
Like,
what's her
I'm
Twitter
an alpha
though?
male, and he's looking her up angrily.
Yeah, he's like, what's her fucking Twitter? I would never date her, but
no, the internet is a wild place nowadays. It is not like how we were used to growing up. It's like even like the podcast guys, children have access to them, and it's like these children are having their characters molded by these people who, you know, belittle themselves on the internet or who choose to do this, who have like ego and power issues, and it's like it's gotten to a point where it's so bad that it is now a generational problem.
Yeah.
Gooners, man. Gooners.
And honestly, you know, if you're gonna, you know, a gooner's gonna goon, you know, you can't stop that.
Yeah.
But like,
Gooner's
you
gonna goon.
shouldn't shame the women that you're gooning to, because guess what? You gooning to them makes
Because
them
look
some
at yourself.
money.
Can you take a good look in
When that
the
phone-
mirror?
Hey,
Take
when
a
that
look.
phone screen goes black, all you see is your reflection and you holding yourself, bro. Just think about that.
Yeah.
Think about what you've done.
Think
about what you're saying.
You're doing it, and then you look over and there's like a mirror on your wall, and just like take a good look at yourself, and you're just like, what am I doing?
And you know it. That's the crazy part, is most guys, we feel absolutely trifling, bro.
I mean,
after
that's
we-
literally the definition of post nut clarity. Is you're done, and
What
then
the
you're just
fuck am
like,
I doing?
you're just like, I gotta fill out some job applications, man. I can't.
Yeah.
Like I can't keep doing this.
Not disappointment right there. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
The biggest post nut clarity on
Post-nut
the planet.
agony.
Post nut agony, yeah, is the better way to describe it, because I have literally been done. Like I you know, cleaned up, and then I was like,
Yeah. Like,
I gotta.
just laid in my bed and just stared at the
I was like,
ceiling.
man, I gotta sign up for school. Like I gotta do something.
I gotta
What
do
am I
my
doing with my
taxes.
life?
I haven't
Yeah.
done my taxes yet. I haven't paid my car payment. I gotta get locked in. Like I'm too worried about women right now. I gotta do something else.
Yeah, do better.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit drinking. Like just something life changing.
I should go for a run. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a run. Like don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
Go on a run. That's
Don't get me
nice,
wrong.
You know.
I've never gone that far. Okay. Or just you get done, you look at the
I
mirror,
have.
and I just see myself. I'm like, I'm gonna go lift some
Gooners
weights.
got down.
Gooner's gonna goon.
Right,
You
when
know?
I lived on campus and I was in my dorm, I had too much privacy, bro. I was going on runs. I had to do anything to get my mind off it, and I just couldn't. Anyways,
Yeah.
Anyways, I've got a boy math one that I want the girls to weigh in on a little bit. This one says boy math is when you cannot cook or clean, but it's the women who refuse to do it for you who are lazy and dirty. Are you cooking and cleaning for men that can't do it themselves?
Hell
What the
no.
hell do I look like?
I'm not,
I'm not your. I'm not your mother.
I'm not your
I'm not
mother
me.
is the
I'm not
best
a servant. Like
No
the fuck. You are fully capable to do it. Why should no,
No.
no.
It's
Hell yeah,
the
I can cook and clean for myself, but am I gonna do it for a man who won't do it, who can't do it?
yeah.
Absolutely not.
You know how crazy that is?
Yeah.
Like no.
As a
Come on.
man,
As a
how can
man,
you even think that way?
right?
How?
Like
Why can't you cook or clean for yourself? What's
first,
up with you?
cleaning,
Who raised you?
Put the cleaning aside. Take the cleaning out of it, because like anybody can clean. They just refuse to. The
Yeah.
cooking part, like
I disagree with that.
I
No,
get
I'm
people who
sorry.
can't-
I don't think anybody can clean. No, I take that back. I just had
you can't
no.
pick up a sock.
Nope.
Oh,
I don't-
yeah, no,
don't believe that.
I don't think anybody can clean neither. I think
Yeah.
that there are truly some dirty people in this
I think there are
Yeah,
people
that just
I,
they
that's
don't
why
even
I
know how
said,
to
but that's
clean.
why I said anybody. Not anybody can cook. Fuck Ratatouille. Fuck what they said in that movie. Not anybody can cook.
Yeah.
Anybody can pick up a damn sock. They just don't. Anybody
Yeah,
has the
but some people
ability to
think-
clean. Not everybody has the ability to cook. But I don't think women should cook for men until the men have proven that they deserve to have a good woman cooking for them. Like
I think you should
earn
cook
it.
for who
should
you
cook-
want to cook for.
Or just
Like,
cook, and
you know.
whoever
Yeah, there
wants
you
to
go.
cook that day should cook. If you don't want to cook, go out to eat. But like, I think if somebody is better at cooking and they like cooking, sure, live whatever your
Yeah,
household, whatever your household dynamic works best for you. But like, it's not her job. If the man's better at cooking, maybe he should cook. It's not that hard. I mean, but the gender role thing is where I wanted to kind of talk about with the
for our generation, the whole gender role thing doesn't make sense to me because like a whole bunch of people, not men or women, but a whole bunch of people in our generation don't know how to do shit.
very true.
They just know how to work technology,
Yeah.
and that's it. So
I think also with the
there's
gamer
some people in our
generation
generation that just DoorDash. Yeah, they just
the-
stay on the internet and DoorDash everything.
the gamer generation of men kind of clouded the the abilities, and so like you get a gamer, all he does is sit on his computer all day, DoorDash his food, and then he starts thinking about women, and they know
Does he?
women really aren't sitting on their computer gaming all day. What are they doing? Are they cooking? No, they're not. They're doing other things, or they're gaming. Who knows?
Okay, Ryan, I would like to go back to the point where the cooking and cleaning thing that we were just talking about, because you're right. Given that situation, right, gamer guy. And so to answer the question earlier of like, will a woman cook for a man? I would say my answer is if he deems himself competent. Like, if you pay your own bills, like, yeah, you might not be the best cook. Like, of course, we all can't cook. You're right.
Yeah.
But like, if you are just able to take care of yourself independently and you can show that and prove that, like if you carry yourself in a way that you care about yourself and like that's when I can say that I guess I would cook for somebody. But again, like we have to be in a relationship. Like there has to be something established, because I'm not cooking for a stranger or somebody that I just met.
It's
No,
also,
like,
it's also
It's
so
like,
it's
if
so
I-
outdated. Oh, go ahead.
For me, it's like if I really like you, that's when I will cook for you.
yeah,
But up
absolutely.
until then, I'm not doing that because I'm a woman. That's an insane thought process. to
Yeah.
have.
It's super crazy. Yeah, I think it's also very outdated, just because nowadays with
Right.
how expensive everything is, 2-income households are almost completely necessary. So it's like
Right. Yep.
you guys are both getting off work, but the reason that the whole women cook and clean thing was put into place was because in the 50s women didn't really work unless it was like a secretarial or a nursing job. So they were cooking at home for their warehouse or military husbands to get home, and that was their job. But now things are so much more expensive, and women have a lot more rights than they did at that point, that they can
They're also more educated.
they're way more educated because they're allowed to be now, because it hasn't always been that way. So now women are much more kind of self-sufficient to where they can go off, they could make more money than men sometimes, and they don't need to cook for their man. So men need to adapt, but we just haven't. They just like, I need a woman to cook and
which is
clean
why
for
women
me.
are staying independent.
Why do y'all
Yeah.
do that?
They need
Why
to.
are you
I need a woman to cook and
confused?
clean for me, but that woman is cooking and cleaning for herself because she has a fucking job. Like, they work now, guys. Like,
Then some guys are intimidated by it. Like, why are you
God
intimidated by
forbid
it?
a woman has a job.
Right.
God forbid.
Oh no!
My woman makes so much
If
more
you
money
have
than
a
me.
woman, right? If you have a woman that's like willing to be with you and accept that you just, you're not on her level. I don't want to say that, but basically, then that's okay. Just be like, okay, this is nice that this very successful woman wants to be with me. That's okay.
Yeah, there's no reason.
Just do
there's no reason to
something,
be.
don't be a dickhead about it.
I do think there isn't much avoiding the intimidation you might get off of that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, there is no person that has zero insecurity. That like they're gonna lie to you, and they're gonna say I'm not insecure about anything. That's just not true. You're a human being.
Not true, yeah.
But like, it's okay to be a little insecure. It's about how you deal with it. Like, my woman makes a lot more money than me. I'm a little bit insecure about that, but I'm working on it because I'm trying to get a different job and I'm trying to make more money,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. But like, I'm never going to shame her for it. This is a me problem.
Right.
My insecurities are my fucking problem. Has nothing to do with her.
I see your insecurity. Like, I get that. And it's like insecurity, yes, like I understand, but as long as the power dynamic and the power exchange is equal, like, I feel like that is valid. Like, as long as you guys have a general agreement between, like, both of you on,
Right.
like, who does what,
Yeah.
like, in your relationship, I think whoever, like, if a woman makes more money than you, or if the man makes more money, like, it shouldn't matter.
It
Yeah.
does.
And
It
at this
shouldn't.
day and age, yeah.
I mean, I've had a sugar mama before. Like, I'm no stranger to a woman making more money than me, and I'm completely
Yeah.
okay with it. But it doesn't mean
Yeah,
that
I'm
I'm just
alright
gonna
with it.
stop trying to get
Oh,
to her level.
absolutely.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
right.
ridiculous.
That's kind of why I hate the whole like 50-50 thought process.
Mm,
I don't think
Right.
50
Because it's never going to be 50-50.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
it
Like,
should be. It should just. If you guys have
might
any
fluctuate,
clue of
you know?
math, just make it fair no matter what. Like, you should always
Yeah.
look for it to be that way. Like, if somebody's unemployed currently or they're going through a rough time, yeah, somebody might have to pick up the slack. But as long as that person who's going through the rough time is trying to make up for it, maybe in other aspects, or maybe they're cleaning more, or maybe they're just kind of taking care of the house a little bit better, or whatever. As long as they're picking up their slack and actually attempting or applying for jobs or whatever it is, shouldn't be that much of a problem. That shouldn't turn you off to that person as long as they're trying. If they stop trying, then you should raise an eyebrow, and then you should, look at it and be like, are you putting as much effort into this as I am? Or should we call it quits because I'm not going to be carrying you forever? Which
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ryan, I
is
agree with
completely
that.
valid.
And at that point, it's like that person would be codependent on the other person.
so
Right.
yeah.
And you don't want to get to that point.
Yeah. Because in this day and age, shit, bills are expensive. Like, it is hard. It is hard. And, like, sometimes the money, the 50-50 on bills isn't quite reachable.
It
like,
kind of doesn't make sense in some aspect. Like, if you
Yeah.
make more money than me, why are we splitting like the most expensive
and then
thing
that
if you
leaves
know that I
me
can't
struggling
even-
because I'm making less money than you. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I agree with you, Ryan. Like, oh, if she's making more money than you, maybe I'll stay and I'll clean up the house better, or you maintain the grocery list, or it's like you keep up with the lawn care. It's like simple little things like that, so you can just remain like functional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that to me is a functional, realistic, modern relationship.
Well,
agree.
and a lot of people seem to not quite know what that looks like, and it's crazy because we've had functional modern relationships since I don't know, let's say let's say the housing crisis. Let's say it's been like that since the housing crisis. Women have been able to like work for at least close to the same amount of money as men, or sometimes even more. But honestly, the money part has nothing to do with it. I mean, we can even, we can go that route of like how much effort you're putting into each job. Because we're not even factoring in stay-at-home moms. Because stay-at-home moms make no money. That's a lot
that's a job in itself.
Yeah,
it's a lot of
It's truly
effort.
a job in itself.
It's a lot of effort, that saves you. I mean, like, because it doesn't make money, but it saves you a crazy amount. Because if you talk like right now, because I'm a father, so I can speak on this. Daycare is like $300 a week.
I want to start a daycare.
Because of how much money they generate, I want to start a fucking daycare. There's money in that, but like it's like $300 to $400 a week. Like that's rent. That's way more than most rents. Like, and then there's you got to be able to cook, or at the very least know how to cook certain things to temperature. So you have to have certain skills there, and cleaning up after yourself and your children. So like, how much effort you put into that, I think it should match up to however much effort the man is putting into what he's doing, whether that's working or maybe he's helping clean. I do hate the term helping, just because it almost makes it look like what does it sound like, when the man has the kids, he's babysitting. I hate that. You're not helping. You're just doing, because you also own the house with her. Like
Providing.
You're providing
for each other.
You're assisting.
You're both providing for each other. Yeah.
I do actually. I hate that. That's one of my biggest pet peeves since becoming a father is the people that are like, "Oh, are you babysitting?" I'm babysitting my kids.
My children that I made.
No, I'm not being paid.
I'm parenting.
Yeah.
I'm parenting. Thank you very much.
I'm literally just parenting. It's a huge pet peeve of mine since becoming a dad. I'm not a babysitter. Sure, like if my son's mom wants to go and do something, but she's got the kids, yeah, I'll take the kid, and we'll go do something fun, or he'll, but it's not babysitting. I'm taking my child.
Yeah.
That was a big tangent. I'm sorry. There's a little bit of a rant, but it makes my fucking. I want to punch whoever says it. I am not babysitting.
Send Ryan a message. Yeah, make sure you send Ryan a message asking him if he's babysitting.
Fucking. Look, I've gotten like zero hate mail after all the.
Yeah, bro. We don't trust in you guys. We love you though.
I do love
that.
You're
I
not
do love
sending.
that
all the girl math stuff is just about money. And
That's
how
truly what
women
that makes
view
sense
money.
though, because when you're doing math,
Yeah.
it should include some numbers.
It says
Math.
this one says not taking advantage of a sale is actually losing money, which is hilarious
not
to me
buying
because that's
something
not
on
girl
sale.
math. That's just math. If I'm looking at something that I wasn't gonna buy before, but it's on sale, now I gotta buy it. Like,
Yeah. A good girl math one is buying more of something and you getting like a third item free. Like let's say like buy two, get the third one free. That's gaining money.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's also like something that you don't need multiple of. So it's like, it's like a.
I mean,
It depends. It depends.
like,
It
so,
depends.
like Bath and Body Works, they always have like the buy two.
Oh,
get
I
one.
go.
Oh, I
Yeah.
overstock.
Handles.
Or like
Like,
makeup
Yeah.
wipes.
yeah,
Buy
it's
two
like,
packs, get a third free. Yeah, just little.
Yeah.
For the most part, we take advantage of those sales like that for like necessity.
it just makes more sense to do
Yeah.
that versus like not have it, if that makes sense.
For us, it's like we would rather have more than to be without.
Yes.
Like than have one.
Especially
Makes
like
sense.
makeup wipes.
Yup.
There's no problem with overstocking, especially with how expensive certain because skincare
Everything
products
is.
are
Yes.
expensive as shit. Like my girlfriend's skincare routine, which is now also my skincare routine, is like
we love
it's like
$140
$140 for everything, which is nuts. I mean, it's the peach and lily one. Shout out Peach and Lily. They're not a sponsor,
Oh,
but I
nice.
want them to be. But like, but we've got like the salt scrub, the face wash, the serum, and then the little matcha moisturizing cream at the end of it. Fucking
Oh,
expensive
Ryan,
as shit.
I know your skin is glowing.
Oh, it's
Okay.
amazing right now. And
Yes.
That's awesome.
it reminds me of the little trend of like, oh, you look better. Yeah, it's because I use my
Oh, when a guy gets a girlfriend and they start
I'm
looking better.
moisturized.
I
yeah.
moisturize,
Skincare
and I
routine.
everything.
Stop using the
she
3-in-1.
won't let me use 3-in-1 anymore, so now I have to look better.
No, guys, Ryan legit used 3-in-1. That's not a
I
joke.
would use
came over
I would use 12-in-1
and
if
I was
it
like,
had
"What the fuck is
toothpaste.
this?"
It would have toothpaste,
crazy.
motor oil,
Green.
mouthwash.
Oh God.
12-in-1. I don't care, but now I use Cremo, and I like the Palo Santo stuff. And I hate to admit it, but it's because I saw Leo Skeppy uses Palo Santo. So I wanted to smell good because everybody said Leo Skeppy smells really good. And
Yeah.
I want to be complimented on my shit. So I use like 3 different colognes because I learned that you can use 3 different colognes on different things.
Mhm.
I use a solid
Wear as
cologne.
much as you want.
Yeah, I use Armani for the body. I use I can't remember what the brand is, but I found it at like a suit store. I use that for my wrists, and then I have a solid cologne for my jawline for the like the post shave. So so after getting a girlfriend, I take way better care of myself.
Yes,
I
you
use
look
Burberry
girlfriend
for the
glow up
body
is
and
the real
YSL for
thing.
the neck
The
and wrist.
girlfriend glow up.
The girlfriend
The
glow up
girlfriend
is
effect.
real, and she also she keeps posting the oh, you look happier, and it says yeah because my boyfriend stopped getting fades, and it showed like a girl like playing with her boyfriend's like really long hair, and I was like, fuck, I love a fade, and now I can't get fades anymore. Now I'm growing my hair out. So fuck me, I gotta look handsome now, damn it.
That's cute
Yeah.
though. Oh, that's so cute.
Well,
I had a question about girl math.
oh, go ahead.
Like, there's this specific trope about like putting things in your cart, and if it sells, then it wasn't meant to be. What's that about?
Go ahead.
Ah.
Like
Okay.
keeping things in your cart and
If it
with
sells
the
out,
hopes of buying it, yeah, and then if it sells out, it's just not meant to be. But if it doesn't, you buy it.
That's hilarious. Yes.
What is that about? Is it like a superstition thing, or is it a financial thing, or is it both?
It's more of like a want versus a need.
Yeah.
It's like it will like for example, I put a bunch of things in my Shein cart.
oh, my Shein card is insane.
It's 300 items. I don't
Yeah.
know, whatever. And
It's like I don't need it.
Yeah.
So if it sells out, then like that's fine. It wasn't meant to be. But if it's on sale one day and it's already in my cart,
and it's if it's
Okay,
like
get it.
60% off.
So it
already
sits
in the
there,
cart.
and then they let you know the shit in your cart is on sale, and then you
Yeah.
just pay. Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like if it's
they
meant to
also let
be,
you
it's
know
meant
when
to
the
be.
stock is low and everything.
Yeah, if there's one more left and if that item is on sale like 70% off, like yeah, I'm buying it. If it's only
Okay.
$2, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just $2.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So you only buy one item at a time, or is it like you'll swipe your whole cart? Your shit just has carts in it, and then you're like, okay, I'm just gonna purchase this one item. How does that work?
Sometimes I have to reevaluate my cart too.
I also
Okay.
another girl math thing that I do. This is I guess it just might be a Kendall thing. I buy clothes seasonally. So
Same.
I will like gradually put all of those items that pertain to that specific season in my cart. And when the time comes around, like when it's springtime again, I'm buying springtime clothes and I'm gradually finding things that I like. And I'll buy it before the springtime season comes. That way they're all on sale. And
Yeah.
I do one like bulk buy, and then I won't have to buy any other clothes until the next season comes around. Until like
I agree
Yeah.
with that. But I feel like I kind of do it like the opposite, if that makes sense.
Mm.
So I wait for the season to pass,
So it goes on
and
sale
then
because then they're trying to get rid of
yeah,
everything.
Right.
and then I get
Yeah.
like a big haul. That way, when the season comes back around,
I get
like
it.
I already have it.
Yes.
I can't do that. I
Same
fluctuate.
thing.
I
Same
fluctuate
diff.
and wait way too much to like buy for the next season because last season I weighed like 190. Now I weigh 225. The next season I'm probably gonna weigh 190 because I'm training again. So like I can't do stuff like that, especially for clothes.
We have fast metabolisms and we're just
Yeah,
always the same size. That's so funny. We wear the same size
in
in
everything.
everything.
Yeah,
There's a lot of women that are gonna
so
fucking
we just have
hate
like
you for what
One
you just said.
shared closet.
we
One
literally have a
shared
big
closet.
shared closet. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a
That's how we're
different.
defined.
Sorry, I went to grab a drink, and this is different, and it's way stronger. That's fine.
You're fine. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm fine.
He's
Fine.
not okay.
I'm not
He's
okay.
gone.
Drinking something really smooth, and now this one's got a good bite to it, so I just wasn't expecting it.
What you sipping on, Ryan?
Whiskey as always.
Nice.
Yummy.
I was drinking Bardstown. Now I'm drinking the Old Forester Statesman, which is cheaper and a little spicier than what I was just drinking. So
Why is Ryan nice for drinking whiskey, but I'm old for drinking
I'm
it?
older than you,
Taylor.
you know?
Who
What?
called
Who
you
called you
old?
All right.
I'm the one that put.
I will not
I'm the
be
one that
gaslit.
really put Rashid
Okay.
onto whiskey like that. I mean, Rashid, my family like put.
That is not true. Yeah,
That's
your
not
dad put me on. You definitely did.
It wasn't me.
was
Because my
21
dad
and
put
you
me
couldn't
onto
drink.
it. But my
Yeah.
dad, like my
Taylor's dad put me onto whiskey. Now
Like I
I crave old fashions. They're
I
pretty.
love old fashioned.
I mean, I live in
feel like we drink more so
Wisconsin, you know?
bourbon when we're at his house.
No,
though.
okay, my bad. It's because
Yeah.
I've been drinking old fashions since I was 22, and that's like around when me and Taylor met, and she was like, "Oh, an old fashioned." She used to call me old. Correction, my bad.
Oh, but to be fair,
When I started drinking old fashioned.
old
Yeah,
fashioned
then she started
is
drinking old
it is an old
22?
person drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is for
Old
sure an
fashions
old
are
person.
delicious.
And
Okay,
as a
Fuck you guys.
bartender, I will say old fashions are an old person drink, and so is whiskey. Like I'm not denying
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I drink old people drinks. I just don't. I don't like getting drunk. I like the taste of it, so I sip on it, and I've had a stroke before, so I can't get drunk because I get really really bad spins. So
Mm.
I can't drink more than like 2 drinks. Or else I won't sleep. Like if I lay down, I'll vomit. Like so it's like ever since my stroke in like 2023, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to have something to sip on just for like the taste, the mouthfeel. So I get you.
I also
It was
I
something
drink
a
during
sophisticated man, Ryan.
I drink
Just-
during recording. Loosens me up a little, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I do lose my train of thought a lot easier though. So it's like it's like a double-edged sword where like I have the potential to be funnier, but then I'll lose it and I'm like, "Oh wait." So it's definitely like it's like it's a risk for sure, but the juice is worth the squeeze.
Ew.
What?
Ryan,
Ew.
you're funny either way. You're funny. You're just hilarious.
I will say we just had family. We've had a lot of family like gatherings recently, but before this last weekend we were at my sister Amber's house just for like a family dinner, and my sister Grace decided to do this quiz, and it was like a 30-question quiz, and everybody had to do it, and so we did trivia of each of the quiz and see like who knows the family members better. So it was like name your top 5 favorite movies, or what's your favorite, who said that their favorite weather was blank. It was a lot of fun. But one of them said what was your worst fear? and I actually put my worst fear is that I'm not actually funny and everybody's being just nice. And my sister was like, "Oh, good job. You just described anxiety." Like, is that everybody hates
I'm
you and they're
not
just
funny
being nice
and
to you?
Everybody hates me. Yep.
My worst fear is that I'm not actually funny. That everybody's just awkwardly laughing along at bad jokes.
What if we are though?
Try a podcast
That's the worst
right
part.
now.
What if we are?
I literally will look at like my top viewed TikTok video, which is 12.6 million views, and I'll look at that number and be like, they don't actually think I'm funny. Like I'm just like all those people are just
It might
really
be
nice
just
people
12.6 million neurodivergent people
who are just awkwardly
because that's
laughing
not
along.
good. Yes, everybody, all collectively.
Or just a bunch of racist people because it was kind of a racist joke.
There we go. They were probably proud of you. They were like, "Yeah, we're coming back.
We got one.
we fucking got one."
Another one's on our side, and I'm like, whoa there.
All right. Oh, hey,
whoa,
buddy.
whoa.
I'm not.
Whoa there, pal.
Please don't sit at my table. I don't like you.
Yeah, whoa, wrong rally. Hold on.
You accidentally end up in the wrong For You page.
I always do that because, like, I comment on a lot of like weird, like right wing, because I like to argue and I love to argue with people. I think I'm pretty good at it, and I think I respectfully argue. I love to debate, but I'll comment on certain people's posts, and then for the next like 20 minutes, I'm just scrolling through shit after shit after shit, and it's all like pro whatever I'm against. It doesn't matter what it is, but it's just. I'm like, no, that's not what I meant. I didn't want to. That's not what I meant by leaving a comment. It's a negative comment. Stop giving me this bullshit. Like, oh, actually, speaking of bullshit, Rashid, I wanted to tell you.
Huh?
I already called you, and I already told you about the. Did I? No, you didn't answer the phone. I didn't tell you about my experience today, right? Did I?
No, I don't think so.
So. I am a bartender, and I had to work a Republican rally at my bar. And they paid a lot of money for it, and I was actually wondering what my boss thought, and he was just like, "I'm not blue or red. My color's green, baby. Like, I don't care who comes in if they're paying." I was like, he's like, "I'm a businessman. I don't give a fuck about either." I was like, "You know what? Hell yeah." But so the Wisconsin Congressman Brian Stiles showed up. A lot of people don't like Brian Stiles, including my father. But it was general consensus. Everybody was kind of on the same side, and everybody was kind of, happy with what was going on. I thought it was a great event. I mean, I don't support whatever they had going on, but everybody was really nice, and they tipped well, so I don't care. But there was one guy there who really, really did not like Brian Stiles, and he let it be known that he really, really doesn't like Brian Stiles. And every single time he opened his mouth, he was yelling, "That's against the Constitution," and he was holding his American flag upside down, and he was just very upset. And one guy called him out for just basically just holding his flag upside down. He didn't care about the rest of it because there was a 93-year-old Korean war vet there, and he was like, "That's disrespectful to this guy. Like, you can't do that." And I thought it was really cool. The Korean war vet actually stood up and he was like, "Leave him alone. I fought so he can do everything he's doing right now."
Oh, he still
and
had
I
his
was
legs.
like, "What?"
Huh?
He wasn't a Vietnam vet. He was a Korean war vet.
This all
Oh,
happened
right.
in the restaurant, in the bar.
We have an outside area that has a stage and volleyball courts, and we're pretty big on it. Like, we have an outside venue.
Yeah.
So he was standing on the stage, and the Korean war vet stood up and defended the guy that hated Brian Stiles, which I thought was really cool. He was like, "I fought and my friends died for his right to do everything he's doing right now." And I was like, hell yeah, I fucking love that guy. But then the guy basically like rushed the stage, and I was like, oh, hold on, you can't do that. And then his private security, who were also federal marshals, tackled him and dragged him out, and I was like, you know what, today was worth it. I'm glad I signed up for this event. I make good money too, so. But I didn't tell you about that. You didn't answer the phone earlier. I wanted to tell you about that.
No, yeah, that's hilarious.
I would just shake my head and just be like, "Shit, I just work here."
Me and
Yeah,
the other
for real.
bartender were just
I'm
watching
just
it.
here
We
to
were
get
like,
paid.
we're just like, oh shit, oh no, he didn't. Oh shit, like we're just fucking so
Like,
excited.
Where's my popcorn?
We were like,
like
this is the most boring event ever. Oh, never mind.
the-
So yeah, it was fun. It was actually a lot of fun. Everybody was really nice, other than that guy. And nobody really bothered us about like how we felt about everything. So that's mostly what I was worried about. I was worried about somebody coming up to me and asking me, and somebody did, and they were like, well, where do you stand? I was like, I'm clocked in. That's where I stand.
Yeah,
That's where I'm
I'm
standing,
here.
right over there
I
if
was
you
like,
need a drink.
I'm
I
not
don't
blue
give
or
a
red.
fuck.
My color is green, baby. I don't give a fuck what you feel.
No, I'm gonna have to hear you say this for a month.
Oh no! No, you won't. We don't talk politics enough to like worry
Okay.
about me talking about that. We talk about it like once every like fucking 11, 12 episodes. Which
Yeah.
we're not due.
I was talking
for a
about
bit.
outside of the podcast.
Oh no! We're not due for another like political-esque
Political?
episode for a while. You know,
Yeah, it'll be a while.
give it like episode 30 something, which we're pretty close to.
We're close. We
We're
got 5
at
more.
we're at
we at?
24. This is the 24.
I thought
No,
this was 25.
this is 25.
Yeah, this is the big one.
This is the big one. This
Yeah,
is
guys.
the important
Yeah.
one. This is because we've got the
This is
girls on. This is the big episode. Because I
because
forgot.
you know what's funnier than 24?
And thank you for
25.
listening to the. we are getting
good
close.
episode.
We are getting close.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about that time. We're
Yeah.
about 56 minutes.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, girls. We love you. We're gonna keep shouting
we
you
do
out, and
really
we'll have you
appreciate
back
you guys
eventually.
being on.
Go back. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Shit, maybe
It's
episode
a
50. Who
pleasure.
knows?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're halfway there. You know.
Yeah.
Or soon if we can come up with a cool topic. You know, we finally got after about 40 minutes of sound checking and fixing this shit. Hopefully we'll have a better.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have
Sorry
a better
for the technical difficulties.
format.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys. I mean, like if you guys have
I gotta
like
get Kendall up
laptops.
here to say Avengers names or Marvel character names.
We do need
Oh.
another
Pull it
nerd
up on the
out.
screen.
We do need another nerd out episode
I have to
soon.
retell that story. Oh man.
It's been what 7 episodes since our last nerd out episode. I think we're due for one pretty soon if we want to get one of the boys up here
Yeah, we can
and
do that.
get Kendall. So that would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of
And we'll
my
have
favorite
Taylor back on for a
episodes of
relationship
all
episode.
time that you guys have done was the ranking the video games, and I
Really, that one?
loved it.
That
It
was
just-
one of our
a lot of
least-
people's favorites.
Really, that one? In terms of
From what people
num-
were telling me.
in terms of numbers, that and the Marvel one is 2 of our worst ones.
For me, it was the nostalgia. Like I think, like from hearing, you RJ and Brian talk, like it kind of brought me back. Like it made me feel like I was just there, like back in the day when you guys were kids, you know, just like all talking and playing.
It
like,
wasn't
video
Brian,
games and
by the
stuff.
way. It was
It
Angel.
was Angel.
Angel was
Yeah.
on the video game.
Angel?
We know
I'm
who you're
sorry,
talking
who am
about.
I
We know who you're talking
I'm
about.
sorry. Yeah. Angel. Sorry.
Brian was
but
on
yeah.
the what was Brian on? Brian is
here
our
earlier.
conspiracy theory
Yeah.
episode guy,
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
I
who
love
I
the
got
conspiracy
it
theory
confused
episodes.
with.
which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
my favorite episode by
Mhm.
far.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's
That was a good
Yeah.
episode too. Yeah.
Taylor. What about you?
Oh, the conspiracy theory one is my favorite.
Oh, for sure. Really?
Yeah, I love conspiracy theories.
I mean, Brian came with some heat Man, that man came to blow people's mind. I love Brian.
Yeah, he had prep for months. I didn't know that.
He literally like once we I told him that we had a podcast, and then first off,
to work.
First off, he listens to every episode, so shout out Brian. He listens to it while he's working. He's a truck driver for Pepsi, so he just has an earbud in. He listens all day. But also he was researching the entire time, specifically because he was waiting for us to ask him to be on an episode, which is nuts. I love that man. And he just bought a new microphone, so he's going to be on an episode coming up
he's
soon.
got the same one as me.
Shout out to Brian.
And me, because we both have Five Fines.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Five Fine. We
all
we all use your
sponsor us too. Yeah, we love you. You're
shit.
amazing.
I might reach out to the company after we do this. After we finish this, we'll send them an email. The nice cheap microphone. If you're in the market for a microphone, mine was like $64 with the arm.
$60.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, dude. But girls, thank you so much for being on. Listeners, again, use code TRASH1 for 20% off your bucked up purchases. I have clothes from them, protein, pre-workout. I use their shit all the time. I can vouch they're fucking dope as shit. And just because you don't get 20% off your purchases, do not let that discourage you from buying their energy drinks. Their energy drinks are delicious. I'm
really good.
Literally not being paid to tell you that. I'm being paid to tell you about everything else. I'm not being paid to tell you their energy drinks are spectacular.
If you know me, you know I'm not into energy drinks. The girls know. I'm really not. I got into coconut Red Bulls recently, but other than that, Bucked Up Energy is the only one that I drink because it's the only one that tastes good.
Sugar free, it's dye free, low cal, and it's delicious. And it also, but little warning, it does have like 100 more milligrams of caffeine than like your average. The average has like 200.
Caffeine.
The average can of like energy drink has like 200 to 250. Bucked Up has 300 milligrams of caffeine. So just a little warning, like if you're not like an energy drink drinker, maybe try something else first. But if you like energy drinks, Bucked Up is for you, for sure.
Yeah.
And the girls can vouch, they love caffeine. So
Yes.
You'll feel so good.
like, subscribe, all that,
like,
whatnot. Share. And as always, girls, if you want to do the honors.
Stay trash.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.